Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Badminton for Kids. I thought today I'd talk about an interesting topic about whether you need one-on-one coaching, either for you as an adult or for your children. The fact you are watching this video or watching my channel, you are trying to learn badminton on how to get better, or you want to see if there's any tips out there to help you improve that you can either for yourself or you can pass down to your children. And there are so many videos and so many great videos as well from nobody likes me to the like of Victor Exerson, showing how beautiful his forms is, and oh man, he is so good. Kento Momoza, he done a few videos of them himself playing. My favorite player, I wish Kento Momoza, if you're watching this, please start a YouTube channel. I think the whole world will want to watch you and learn from you. But you can learn so much online and in YouTube. So the question is one-on-one coaching really important, and do you need it? The answer will be yes, but whether you can afford it, right? And I guess also about how serious you want to take your badminton and how much you really want to improve. Just like learning anything on the internet and YouTube, if you want to learn violin or singing or guitar or learning to speak a new language or whatever, YouTube has a massive resource available for you. The only problem with YouTube is that its own very disjointed content. Even as I'm making all these videos, it's not like I'm making like a whole series of like step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just follow these steps and suddenly you become amazing at badminton. And it'd be the same as every other channel. Every time they make a video is of a particular topic or a particular skills or particular shots. It is difficult to gain the knowledge to help you to progress, I guess like step by step to where you want to go. Secondly, another thing is that every player is different. Some player, let's say for an overhead swing, some player might need more help on how to set up. They might set up like this, or they might set up like this. Their left hand could be too straight or too bending, or it could be lopsided, or it could be too close. So like you can watch all the videos you want about how to hit an overhead shot. But the reality is, what you think you're doing, it probably is not exactly what you're doing. What I mean by this is, let's say this is a form you want. And I've done this, so many of my students, they will think, yeah, is that good? No, that looks terrible. It should be like this. And you correct them, right? And then within like a few seconds, they'll be back like this, or the grip is wrong, or whatever, right? So the one-on-one coaching allows someone to see you and able to give you live feedback on your problem, on your particular problem that needs some help with. And the coach will constantly help to adjust. And it basically prevents you from building or continually to build bad habits. For example, let's say singing. My daughters and I have recently been learning to sing, and I bought some online program. So the great thing about online programs is that it's a lot cheaper, and they lay out all these exercises for you to do, right? So okay, let's do that exercise together. But then we don't know if we're doing it correctly. We have no idea. We're just doing the best we can based on the advice that we're giving on the course. And lately, we got a singing teacher, and oh my goodness, that singing teacher has been teaching us so many new things that the online course does not cover. Things that are specific to each of us, like my Elin will have a slightly different voice, my Lin will slightly have a different problem, I have a different problem. Even for the same exercise, each of us have our own individual problem that we need to work on. And it'd be the same as badminton, right? So you can watch as much video as you want, but without somebody there to guide you to help you to fine-tune you. Well, first probably prevent mistake like this, and then help to fine-tune you from this to this, from this to this, from this to this, or whatever, right? So having someone there to fine-tune you and hold you accountable is really, really important for that progression to take place. And that's why like so many top kids in New Zealand, I know anyway, they have like multiple sessions of one-on-one coaching, because badminton is such a technically difficult sport. As you can imagine, if you have a soccer ball, anybody can run around and kick a soccer ball, or rugby, catch a ball, run. Most people can do that. But if you can take an average Joe Block off the street and put them on the badminton court, V-grip, and then running around, that's what the average person would do. Even for a sporty person, instinctively, they will hold with a V-grip and hitting. So to able to even go from a panhandle, they were instinctively holding panhandle grip and hit and run around, and use their speed as fast as they can. But the reality, it doesn't work. It takes a lot of effort to learn just to hold this simple grip. It takes a lot of time to go from chopping to punching and squaring it up, right? And then suddenly you now have to train yourself from running to skipping. And you can watch as many videos as you want, but the reality is you need to do repetition. Repetition, repetition, repetition. And the coach will be there to teach you how to do the repetition. They will feed you to make sure that feeding is consistent. And then if you start doing anything wrong, the coach will be there to help you. So personally, I know that in badminton, one-on-one coaching makes a huge difference to that progression of improvement of skills, right? But coaching is expensive. It really is expensive. I know that up in Auckland, a good coach will easily cost more than $100. I know over in Sydney, that is definitely the case. So coaching is not cheap. So the reality is, like how much you want your kids, how serious do you want them to take, and how much they want to improve as well. At the end of the day, remember, it's just a game, right? As long as they have fun and as long as they play, they will naturally improve. Certainly the coaching will help them to improve a lot faster. Some of the top New Zealand players, they get like multiple sessions of one-on-one a week. But you're looking about like, anything between $10,000 to $30,000 a year just for coaching only. So there's a huge expense. So naturally, if your kid only does one time a week of coaching, it's very difficult for them to keep up with the kid to get multiple sessions. That's just the reality of it. So coaching is great. You will benefit it. So I'm actually going to do a series with an adult. His name is Manav. He said yes to it already, but I hope he'll go through with it. And you can see like Manav is a great player, one of the top players in our city, but he does so many things wrong and he knows it as well. So that will be really fun to show that even a good adult players can benefit a lot from one-on-one coaching. So I think that's my advice. If they want to be serious, they want to get improved, they want to get into competition, and if they want, not what you want, if they want, and you have the means to support it, by all means, go for it. They will love it. You will love seeing that growth, that journey of theirs. But don't stress too much. Every kid is different, and when you find a coach, I would have to say, find a coach that the kids can have fun with. Some coaches are really serious, some coaches are like, very stern and it's all about like repetition. Some coaches, hopefully like me, who tend to be a bit more friendly going, a bit more kids friendly, like I think I know that if I was to find any teacher or coaches or anything like that for our kids, the first thing I look for is whether my kids can have fun with those coaches. Because why? The more fun they have, the longer they will do the activities. Like I love it when they do, like let's say violin, we got them a tutor, And after an hour, you imagine Elin, 8 years old, she would spend an hour learning, and she go, wow, what? It felt only 5 or 10 minutes, which is pretty cool, right? That they enjoy it so much that they think it's only been 5 or 10 minutes. So yeah, if you want to look for a coach, try to look for one that your kids can have fun with, and you can see that they love it. They love going there all the time. But yeah, just don't break your bank account and don't put yourself under financial pressure. It's just not worth it. Badminton is just for fun. That's the most important thing. And make friends. Don't forget to make friends. I talk about it in another video. The more friends you make through your sport, the more you will love it, okay? Right? Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment below. Let me know what your thoughts is. Like if your kid does coaching, I would love to know how many coaching sessions they have a week, or even you, if you're an adult, are you getting coaching? I would love to know, because I know a lot of parents, they have kids that play, some of them play, but of course they spend all their money on the kids, right? The parents don't get any coaching, which I think is such a shame. I think parents should get coaching as well, because if the parents get better, the kids will see their parents get better, and I'm sure they will feel pretty proud of their parents for improving as well. So yeah, are you getting coaching? Your kids getting coaching? How often? How much as well? I'm curious as well, how much in different part of the world, So yeah, and please subscribe and click on the bell button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, have fun, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.